member. So let's make sure we are muted as we come in. So Dennis, please, the floor is yours. I know there was you thought it was 6 p.m. and that's okay. We are going to make arrangements. We'll do another meeting with you and your team because that was the agreement. Don't worry. We are going to redo that. You, me, Grace, and I. So please take it away, Dennis.
Okay. Thank you very much, Gladys, for giving me this opportunity. I hope you can hear me very well.
I can hear you. I can see you.
Okay. Yes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am calling in from Uganda, in a particular western part of Uganda. Where I do business from is about 300 kilometers from the head office. So that's where I'm based. And I am a married man. I am married to Rachel Charikunda, and God has blessed us with 3 children so far. Our firstborn is going to 8, our second is going to 3, and the third is going to a year. And Neolife has, I joined Neolife basically to make money. That's my main reason why I joined. And I also want to remind you why I joined. I joined to make money. I was not sick, I was not a farmer. I am a firstborn in the family of 4. We lost our dad. We grew up with our mom. And I come from a humble family. Going to school was a challenge. Of course, would go after a long struggle, but my mom couldn't afford the university fees. That's the time. That was 2009 when I met a gentleman who introduced me to Neolife. And I had many reasons to start than my excuses why I wanted to go to school. Actually, from my high school was sponsored. I had a Canadian family that paid for my fees. So I never had money for the university. So that's when I met Neolife. And I had more reasons to start. I started, and I'm going to share with you this morning the things I did and the things that I'm doing to get me where I am. So I'm not going to share rocket science. I'm going to share practical things that if you're on this call today and you do it, I have done it, I am doing it, it works. So those are things I'm going to share with you. As we start, I was told I have 30 minutes. As we start, the starting point of everything, the starting point of you becoming successful in this business. By the way, no one is responsible for your success apart from you. Even your partner is not, the people around you are not, the government is not. The person, as you're starting to note, the person responsible for your success is the person seated where you're seated. You matter a lot. If the person in you choose to say yes, things are going to change. Things are going to change. So as we begin the conversation, what is your why? Why are you in Neolife? That's very important. You see, also the best meeting is the meeting you have with yourself. Sometimes you might lie and do it, but the best meeting is the meeting you have with yourself. Why are you in Neolife? Are you in Neolife because Gladys always calls you, tells you no? What are the things that you want in your life? Me, I remember I went to the university. I remember even the money to fill the forms for the university. I sold an LDC. I sold 2 LDCs, I think, 2 LDCs. I filled the university forms when this business had not even given me, about about 30, no, about $50. They had not given me that money, but the dollars were already in my head. And what was running through my head was, by the time they ask me this question, I will have already got it. So your why, in fact, as you take notes, right, your why contributes 90% to your becoming successful in this business. The how is 10%. That's for God. You know, when your why is sorted, the other things take care of itself. I always give an example where you're seated right now. If terrorists go on your windows and the doors and they say, we are going to shoot you, want you to go through this wall, and we are giving you 10 minutes. Trust me, you'll go through that. You will go through that wall. But right now you cannot. Why? Because the why is not there. But if they are telling you, are giving you 10, 20 minutes to go through that wall, if you don't, you're going to shoot you. You will not know where the energy will come from. You will not know why. The why is very strong. So when the why is strong, you also notice when the why is strong, the how gets easy. The how gets easy. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing for us to get where we want to go. Now, your daily activities. What do you do every day? You see, whenever these incentives come up, you say, this time I'm going to win it. This time I'm going to win it. Something out new comes up, very exciting. We say, I am there. I am going. We have some people on this call that were saying, my goodness, Mauritius, I cannot miss. Mauritius, I cannot miss. But when you look at what you're doing every day, are you closer to Mauritius? When you look at what you're doing every day, are you closer to becoming a director this month or next month? Or you still have years to become directors? The other important thing that we have to do as leaders is, what do we do every day? That is what matters. Today is the 25th of the month. What was your goal for this month? What was your goal for this month? How far? The one thing I know, that it is possible. Today you can close someone who gives you, today you can get an order of $5,000. That much I know. So I want to share with you some things that I see that have really improved my business, because I want to share with you how to make sales. I actually want to share with you how to make a lot of our personal PVs. Me personally, today I make 4,000 personal points. 4,000. I made a decision, and I sponsor more than 3 people every single month. As I speak today, I have 3,000 personal points, 3,100 personal points, and I have already sponsored 3 people. So I want to share with you things that I do. I know on this platform, I know there are people that are even going to do them better than me. So I actually don't have anything written, but I'm going to share with you what I am doing right now that can change your business. Like I'm telling you, I do 4,000 personal points. My personal points alone, my personal points alone add, I didn't come with that. My personal points alone add, let me see. My personal points alone add $1,000 on my commission. 800 to $1,000. And my personal profit, the profits I make right now, I make about $600. And I am very tired. You know, one of the things, you see, the 4,000 last month I did 4,775 points. A few months ago, I made a decision to get out of poverty. You get a commission of $1,000 and you're comfortable. but the commission of $1,000, you have a family, you have what? I said, but why? New Life has everything that I want. Why would I settle for less when I can get more money? When I decided a few months, not very far, I said, no. I have got to make a lot of money. So I want to share those things that I'm doing. One of the things, if you're stuck, I'm sure on this call we have some people that are stuck. When Gladys tells you that we have a meeting, you have about 2, 4, 10 people that we always invite. In fact, some of them expect your call monthly or weekly, or you know, they know, Dennis is about to call me for his meeting. Now that needs to stop. If we are, you see, in sales, if we are to have you see, when you look at what is happening in Tanzania, there is no magic. It is the numbers. The numbers give us people to sponsor. The numbers give us people to give us customers. You know, the one, if we have a meeting, the one who has 2 guests and the one who has 50 guests, the one for 50 guests has chances of getting very many people to sponsor, very many people to sell products to. That's the trick. There's nothing like magic. No. It is the numbers that matter. And that's what I'm working on also personally, the numbers. When you have, you know, when you want more milk, do you milk one cow until until it is dead, or you have more, you get more cows. You get more cows to have more, to have more milk. Now I want to teach you how to increase on the numbers. You might be stuck. As we are starting, we started the thing of actually, let me tell you another thing. This is the only business that if you're on this platform and you're broke, this is the only business that you can do and succeed, get everything that you want. I remember when we were senior manager director, when we were in that kind of category, we were broke, we didn't have money. We went out and read those products. Even up to today, I can go without any product, and because I have the information over the years, I have gathered information. I can go and I teach you. You get one. You get $500, and you give me. I go and bring a deliver for your products. I do it a lot. I do it. Why? I was humble to learn. In fact, as we begin, be a student. Be teachable, be hungry to learn. If they call you to attend the meeting, don't give excuses. It is too early. It is no. Be teachable. As when I was getting out of being stuck, I've told you my topic is about how to increase your volume, how to increase the number of people talking to. I started with a street. If you're here, you're complaining you don't have airtime, you're complaining you know, do you know there are people out there that you talk to and they buy, they join without putting in any airtime? Even up to today, I do it. Hello, how are you? My name is Dennis. In fact, I tell you what I do depending on how I have seen you. I tell you what I do depending on how I have seen you. If you're very old, I can say, hello, my name is Dennis. We are here. Sometimes when you have those experience meetings, we go to the streets and invite people. And we even print cards. You might not print cards if you're broke, but if you're not, you can print cards, put your numbers and put some message. You know, we have a meeting tomorrow, and the meeting is about on how you can live a long and healthier life. In fact, we are teaching men on how they can prevent themselves not to get prostate cancer. We have, depending on how I have seen you, is the message I actually pass on. And after that conversation, you have my number, I take your number. Haven't you increased? In fact, if you're stuck, you have no people to talk to. Every meeting you go through the same people. That's number one. Get a very busy street, give out cards, correct contacts. The most important thing is correcting contacts. And as you're also correcting, always remember your level and above. Me, as I prospect, as I correct contact, I am looking for my level and above. Below my level, they will disturb me. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you will work very well with your level and above. What do I mean your level and above? In the pockets and understanding. Now, someone who cannot afford a capsule of 3 NN, surely, even when he gives you a referral, it's a broke referral. That's my personal understanding. You know, so street is number one. If you have no people, go and get them. Some will refuse to talk to you. It's okay. They're also challenging. Some will refuse to talk to you. It's okay. Hello. Excuse me. How are you? My name is Dennis, and I do this and this, and we have a meeting here. Glad to meet you. Collect the numbers. In fact, collect contacts. And another thing before that person, let people save your number. From today, start encouraging people to say, you see, we are now on social media. Today, I correct a contact. I don't call, but because they saved my number, by the time I meet this person, he is not going to ask me poor questions of the poor. No. By the time this person meets me, he has already been educated by my status. So encourage people to save your numbers. So give yourself a target. In fact, don't look at the 4,000 points I'm telling you and the sponsoring that you're seeing. Don't just look at it. There is work behind them. I'll print 200 cards and I say, I want to give out 200 cards a day. And of course, the 200 cards, not even a day, hours. I go to a place where there are very many people, very busy street, and you see one thing I also love with the street, you talk to someone who wants you prospect the people. You see, when a rich person is walking, you can even know. When a poor person is walking, you can even know. When someone who's educated is walking, you can also see. So when I'm on the street, I can decide who to talk to, the class of people that I want. I am talking to people that are stuck. That's number one. Number two, referrals. Referrals is also another big business. If you have supplied someone products and products have worked for them, ask them, do you know anyone? Let me tell you, someone who has diabetes knows 6 or more that have diabetes. Someone who has pressure knows 6 or more that have the pressure. Someone who's a farmer knows farmers. Someone who's rich knows rich. Let me give you a very true story. From my village, there's a very big, there is a family. A family of, the family is really rich. Of course, I knew the gentleman was sickly. If I went there, the gentleman is very old, is old. If I went there and I say I am your neighbor and I have some products, these guys were not going to buy products. So one time, one of the big shots in the government, I sponsored my OG who sponsored, I sponsored my OG who sponsored a parent, who sponsored the sister, and the sister knew a sister was working in a first world school where, and that sister knew a parent. Now that leg began from there. Now from that parent that we sponsored, gave me some referrals. When this person gave me referrals, I continued getting referrals. In there, I landed on another big shot in the government. And I asked him, do you know some people give me some of your friends in my district that you think can benefit from our program. He gave me that gentleman in my village. Now, approaching this gentleman, I just said, hello, so and so gave me your number and said, you're always sick. So we need to, I said, oh my God, this gentleman loves me. You mean he sent you to us? You see, at the end of the day, I left that home with $1,500. You see, they had to buy, say, how will he know that? How will he feel that he sent us you and we didn't buy, yet we are sick? Yet we are sick. So referrals, who should give you referrals as you're noting? Number one, your satisfied customers should give you referrals. If you have supplied Super Grow and it has worked for someone, let me also tell you something. A commercial farmer knows commercial farmers. Someone who farms on 20 on a square mile, 200 acres, trust me, his friends are also doing that. So if you're supplying 20 jerrycans, he will give you people that are also buying 20 jerrycans. I have one of also the big shot. He says, I want to give you only people. I asked him recently. I asked him referrals, and he said, I am only going to give you people that can afford like me. I don't want to give you people that are going to disturb you. And for him, his bill, his monthly bill is $700. So he also gave me the 700 and 1,000 and one. Those are the people he gave me. Referrals. Number one, a satisfied customer. The second person to give you referrals, the second person to give you referrals is the people you invite to the meeting. In fact, for me, I have a referral form. I don't know whether you guys there have referral forms, but I don't even ask many. I ask 10 people. And as they are giving me, these people that I've invited, as they are giving me referrals, I direct them who I want. Don't write every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I tell you people that I want. I tell you people that can afford. I tell you people that are mature. I tell you, in fact, do you know anyone that is serious, that wants to make money, that is serious, hardworking with dreams and what? Anyone that has diabetes, anyone that has health issues. And so I direct the person giving me referrals. Whether they have loved the business, whether they have not loved the business, in my own way, I have to make you give me referrals. So people that you have invited to, anyone that you have presented to should give you referrals, whether on a one-on-one, whether you've invited them to a big meeting. Me, every time where I'm going, whether I'm going to meet whether I'm going to be one-on-one, whether I'm going for a company function, in fact, when it's a company function, I photocopy many. I photocopy many. From that, I photocopy many. So referrals, the ones that you have invited should give you referrals. The people that you know should give you referrals. In fact, I remember at one point I got my mom's phone, copied all her contacts, and I called them. You know, when you're stuck, when you're broke, when you're stuck, try everything. At one point, I remember I would tell my best friend, give me some of your friends. And over time, he would give me, said, now the other ones, I called them, give me others. In fact, the people you should start with, all of us come with what we call the natural market. Have you exhausted your natural market? And I'm talking I'm talking about do all your relatives know that you're in your life? Your OBs, your OGs, your workmates, the people you do business do. In fact, if you haven't exhausted them, this weekend, sit down and rate every person, even when you don't have, as long as you know their names. Don't worry if you don't have their contacts, but write every name. When you write the name, you'll get the contact. The natural market. I've talked about the street. I've also talked about the natural market. Some of us are looking for people, but we have people. In fact, the natural market is where you're supposed to do your internship from. Your relatives. One time I gave a customer G1, and I didn't know how it is used very well. I told them they boiled the G1 like porridge. I thank God that it worked. So where you're supposed to do your internship from are your natural market, people that know you, your friends, your what. I also, a downline of mine told the client to mix Arvera Plus. I have never forgotten that one also. So internship is supposed to be done on your natural market. Have you exhausted your natural market? Now referrals. Now the other bit that is also selling like a hot cake that I will close with is social media. Social media. I want you to write this question. Is my phone paying me, or it is me paying it? It is me paying the phone. Every day you put data, but you don't earn from that data. In fact, sometimes when I meet young people and they have smartphones and they have no money to join, I tell them, you sell the phone. By the way, I sold my phone. I didn't tell you. It wasn't a smartphone. Smartphones had not come by that time. But when this guy showed me this thing, I said, no, I had no money. I sold my phone. I think they gave me about $3. About $3. The other money, if I can tell you where I got the other money to join. So is the phone that you have making you money, or you're busy on TikTok, you're busy on Instagram, you're busy laughing on TikTok, or you're busy dancing on TikTok? I see. Sometimes I look at people's status, I say, no wonder you're broke. But for me, when you look at my status, it is business, nothing other than business. In fact, if you open my phone, it is business. The other avenue I have seen that is a hot deal is social media. I'll basically talk about WhatsApp because I have used it very well, and it is actually paying me very well, because today, every day, at least I receive a phone call. Hello, I saw an advert. I saw you posted on the group a certain product. How can I get it? And I say, at your service, sir. Social media. Let me tell you, one of my goals is that I want to send out the message of products and business to 100,000 people every day. And I want to tell you how I am doing it. How am I doing? You cannot teach 100,000 every day, and you remain broke. How am I doing it? Joining groups. I am looking for groups. Some of you receive those links, you join a group to join, and you just neglect. Now for me, I am joining. Of course, I don't join these groups of sports betting or what. There are some groups of young people for this daily thing. I don't join. There are corporate groups that are out there that you need to look for, and you market. Now, with the joining groups, I think I started like 3 or 4 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago, I am joining every group. Why? Like I was telling you, selling and getting people to, it's about, we are looking for the numbers. The truth of the matter is that the majority are not going to say yes. That's the truth of the matter. In fact, if you have just joined a business, when you talk to 10 people, not all the 10 people are going to say yes. You have there's what we call love average. Every 10 people, you have 1 to 3 people to say yes. The majority are not going to say yes. In fact, 80% of the people that you know, no, sorry, sorry, 80% of the people that you know are not going to say yes. From the people you know, you have about 20% to say yes. That's the thing. Don't be stressed by when someone says a no. When someone says a no, oh, that one is in the 80%. Let's go and look for 20%. So what I'm doing now is that, you see, the other thing I have also seen, like what the Bible says, those that have shall be added. And those that don't have, even the little they have, shall be removed from them. When you have people, when you search people, you'll get people. When you have many groups, from those many groups, you'll get other groups. That's the fact. Now today, so search for those, search for agricultural groups, search for church groups, search for those family groups, search for those. I'm talking, you see, this gadget now, you can sit on this gadget and make millions of money. You can sit on this gadget and make $1,000, $5,000. You know, that's where I am. You know, one of my goals in the next 5 years, I want to make $5,000 just profits from social media, from WhatsApp, only WhatsApp. And the strategy is already late. 5,000 and above. After testing what I am seeing, I see the potential of earning this money is there. So what do I do when I join those WhatsApp groups? Do you know that I am on very many WhatsApp groups in Kenya, and that I've got from here? For your information, this month alone, I have delivered products in Nairobi, 700 points. And you're in Nairobi seated, crying, people, I don't see guests, I don't see people to sell to. People are saying products are expensive, you know, they don't have money, school fees. When someone is in Uganda and closed these customers in Uganda, made profits in Uganda, and someone delivered products in Nairobi, that's how mad some of us are becoming. So what do I do with these groups? I don't post there many things. I design a message. You see, the message has to be short and attractive. I design a message, whether product or business. Like now I can design, like this morning I designed a super grow message. I put like a very good coffee garden. And I tell them, you see, our coffee suffers in a dry season. I say now that we are receiving a lot of rains, it is time to apply super grow. So the best time to apply super grow is when we have the rains, so that your coffee can be prepared in a dry season. I create a very good. I look for. We have ads for those crops, you know. Then I create a very good message. I put my contacts, send on the group, and I keep quiet. Now, should you like or comment? Now the conversation gets in. Now, when you do that, you know, on WhatsApp, there's where I say reply privately. I tap on what you have said, and I reply from there. I reply in your inbox. Maybe if someone asks a general thing that the group needs to know, I answer, but try as much as possible not to bring a lot of conversation on that group, because there are very many negative people. Now, when you touch my post, whether you have liked or you have asked how much, now you have reported yourself on the police, to the police. You have reported yourself to the police. Now I go to your inbox. Now when I go to your inbox, it is connecting. Hello, hello, where are you? Now, the other thing I do is that I give you a phone call. Why do I give you a phone call? You know, to connect with the client. There are people, you see, the sales that you're going to do next year are built now. Don't say I'm going to do a lot of, I am going to, next year I'm going, no. The next year business is built today, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is for only failures. But successful people are doing the work now. Now it is for the successful people. Tomorrow is for failures. And I always tell people, this that tell me that next year I'm going to be very active. I tell you, actually, if you're not active now, even next year you won't be active. That's a lie. We can all create time to build this business. No one should lie you next year. Next year is not there. Next year they have another excuse. Now I connect with you. Since I started the social media, the WhatsApp, joining groups and what, actually, since I started that, I think I have connected about 300 people. Some have bought, some haven't bought, some are promising, and that's where I am. Like I've told you, connect the what? Connect the contacts. Now connect the contacts. Let them become your friends. Let them save your number. Now I'm also telling you, the thing of people saving your numbers is also very serious, because in the future you're going to have very many contacts. I don't want you to be blocked by WhatsApp and you start appearing. You know, when you start, at one point you'll be sending very many messages. Now, when you send very many messages to people that haven't saved your number, WhatsApp can even block you because you might be scamming people. So that's what I'm saying. Every contact that you get, let them save your contact. Actually, why do I encourage people to save my contact? I want them to start viewing what I do immediately. When you get my contact, I save your contact. I want you to start viewing what I do. So the social media bit, correct. You can decide. I've told you, join every platform, correct people. In fact, if you find me in some of the platforms that are for single and searching, I am not searching. I am in every platform. As long as I see some, I see if the other ones are searching for partners, me, I'm searching for money. The other ones, I am in platforms of these that are contesting, want to become MPs, what I am there. I don't even read what they post. I am looking for who commented on my post. That's what I'm looking for. I am actually looking for other links, and I'm looking for who commented on my post. Is it hard work? Yes. But is it worth it? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, if all of us take this seriously. Now, as I close my session, number one, be organized. All the contacts that you collect, in fact, get a book, and not buy these cheap books. Get serious man and buy a very serious. You see, the book you buy is, you see, in fact, every name, I want you to note this, every name you add, you have added money on your account. So look for an account book. Your book is your account. So every name. Now, all the names you get from social media, all the names you get from street, all the names, have books where to write. Some of you are even on this call and you're writing these notes on newspaper, or you're not even writing. Or, you know, you're supposed to write. So number one, be organized. have proper records. Take proper records. Or if I get you a book where I read all the people that have got from WhatsApp, I don't only have their numbers, but I have their numbers, their place of where they stay. If they are farmers, I have even the product. I have even the crop. I know what they farm. Because how would you sell someone super grow if you don't know what they farm? I also know they farm on how many acres. I even write their acres of land or their acres of farm. That's how serious. Because now, if I am negotiating super grow, someone who farms on 400 acres or a square mile, we shall not. Is not the same person who farms on a plot of land. The other one is a commercial farmer. We are talking about boxes. Huh? A bill of someone a bill of a healthcare bill of someone who rides a car of who rides a car of 1 billion shillings, Uganda shillings, and the one who rides a small Toyota is different. They are business people. There is someone you're supposed to tell a nourishing hand and body lotion, and there's someone who's supposed to buy a nutrient age-defying set. Now, records. Number 2, be consistent. Results, huge results don't come immediately. They don't come immediately. There are some people I got from the street last year in December who are joining now, who are buying now. You know, some of us want to impregnate a woman and you want them to produce now. It is not possible. You have to wait for 9 months. Some of us want to plant today and harvest today. No. There is always a time for the plant to grow. So as you're doing this, no, serious results are coming in future. Serious results are coming tomorrow. So be consistent. Don't give up when results are not coming. Keep doing the right thing. Keep doing the right thing. Keep doing the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, when you're doing these things, you can even talk the whole day. When you're doing these things, you can even talk the whole day. So allow me to stop from here. I am always available to come and share. These are the things that I am doing. I promised myself in the East African Convention, in the World Team category, I was number 2. Sorry, I was number 5. Sapphire was number 9. I promised myself that now, in fact, you guys, I'm telling you, the things I am doing, there are categories I'm going to be number 1, trust me. I've already decided. And I am tired of where I am. Why? Why would others be number 1 and I don't be number 1? I am working for number 1 and you're going to see me. I am tired of poverty. Money is in your life and we are languishing in poverty. Ever since I got tired, my finances have changed, my commissions have changed, everything has changed. Everything has changed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get tired of where we are. And you're tired of running out of money before you run out of the month. And you're tired of being behind your bills. If you have reached that stage, we are good to go. We are good to go. New Life has everything. We are going to Mauritius and you're remaining. Aren't you tired of that? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get tired of where we are. New Life has given us an opportunity to live our dreams. So Gladys, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share to share with the Diamonds. I am very privileged and happy. And my prayer is that when we meet in the Impact Summit or in Mauritius, guys, tell me that this message has really gone home. So thank you very much, everyone, for attending. And Gladys, thank you for giving me this opportunity. And may God bless you. Have a very good day.
Wow.